Simona, how did you reinvent yourself from that employee mindset to a six-figure earner? Please share your background story, the journey with us.
Yes, Anshu, and probably my background was very similar. I don't know, to yours or to you that are following the Limitless Show. I was a simple employee working in a hospital, helping old people to walk again, to rehabilitate movement, and I was doing a great job. I really loved my job. I really love what I was doing, what I studied for. I would say I was doing a really good job, but there was something missing. There was something missing because I was listening to all these people. They were at the end of their lives, and at a certain point I started to think, oh, how do I want to get old, right? How do I want to live my life? And there was this one episode of an old lady. We were walking in a park on a spring day, and she said, "Dear Simona, I have worked, for about 40 years in my life, and yes, after I got retired, I basically got healed. I got diagnosed with Parkinson,
Oh,
and so exactly the moment in which I wanted to enjoy life, I was ready to travel the world with my husband. Then I was not able to do that anymore, and that was a great, great red light for me, that I needed to change something in my life. That I wanted to live my life now, not
right.
when I retire, and live my life according to my values. So that's when I started to look for more, and I landed in the world of closing, where we met each other, Anshu,
Right.
and that's about 3 years and a half ago. And since then, I walked a long way, and we now we are here.
Wow. Beautiful. So how changing your perspective, that's what changing your perspective can completely change your life.
Yes,
As soon
indeed.
as you got the realization, you immediately changed your direction and you went in a direction that you felt would serve your purpose, the way you would want to get old and fulfill your dreams and move ahead.
Yes, indeed. And that episode really create a very big sense of urgency. Also
Yes.
because within Europe, I am Italian originally, but I live in Belgium. So it's 2 hours flight. It's not that much, but I wanted to be in the position that if my family needed me for anything, then I would be able to support them and to be present for them. So that episode really created in me a very big sense of urgency, and that's when I suddenly changed direction and I started to look for something else, and that's when this all started.
So, Simona, before I ask you about those challenges, uh, who is actually, because I'm sure a lot of people, actually, I would say the maximum number of people in the audience might not know who exactly is a high ticket closer. So, who
Hmm.
is a high ticket closer and a coach, a high ticket coach, and what exactly do they do?
Oh, that's a great question. A high ticket closer is basically someone that supports business, mostly online businesses, but not exclusively, to sell their services, to sell their products. So whenever you have a business that attracts client, I basically, the high ticket closer is the person in charge to either make the first contact with the client, and walk them through the sales process and eventually close the sale. So that's why it's called closer, because the idea is that we close the sale, we bring revenue in for the business. So that's what a high ticket closer is.
And it's a high ticket closer because I think the deals are all high ticket in nature. They
Yes,
are
exactly,
not
because
small deals.
no, they are not small deals. Exactly, high ticket deals meaning above $1,000, $2,000, above that price range. So it's worth it, to invest a lot of money, a lot of time to follow up with the potential client. So this is basically what I do.
Amazing, amazing. So and how different, I mean, there are salespeople. People know
Yes,
sales. Everyone knows
yes.
that there are salespeople. What is the difference between a salesperson and a closer?
Yes, yes. I think the main difference is that as salespeople focus a lot on the product. A salesperson. I don't want to generalize here, but the main difference, at least with Italian salespeople, that are the ones that I know the most, is that a salesperson talks about the product a lot. So they will speak about benefit, feature, how good their product is, and a closer focus on the person. Okay, who are you, what is your problem, and how then of course the closer will make the link on how can this product help you to become the better version of yourself, to become a better entrepreneur, a better person. So you will eventually also speak about the product, but a closer focus more on the person and focus more on the problem of the person that is applying, to have this service.
Right. It's more client or customer centric rather than
Mhm.
the product centric. What problem can
Yeah.
it solve for you is the main focus.
Yes, correct.